What's up, everybody? Today's gonna be another fun day. Hey, Fearless. So I got your bug fixed, but I have this other bug with open code I've been trying to fix all day today. Let's see if I got it. There it goes. It's going to be a little bit hard. I'm loading a local AI. Oh man, that's really pushing it. As I'm streaming live, let's see how well that is. Oh my gosh, it's still not freaking working. Maybe it's just a team. Let me stop all, confirm. We destroy the team, recreate it. Oh. There we go. Exit out of that. Okay. Come on. Drop already. My local AI is supposed to detach after 30 seconds if it's not in use. So we'll see if it'll do that. And we're going to create a new team. I want this to be open code. Open code. It's fine. And then I want 3. So I wonder, yeah, the provider's not working. Okay, that's a feature, not a bug. I have not read it yet. I'm sorry. I just been working on this all day. I will read it though, I promise. Okay, it's already looking better. There we go. This is going to be slow because it's, like I said, it's loading the AI on my system here. And I only have one AI that's going to be running on each one of these terminals. Yes, that works. Sweet. I think we're good now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that works. Yes. Now I can push the new version out. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and push that out. That looks good. Okay, everything's working. I need you to update the version number. It's not 1.4.8 now. Update it to 1.5.0. And let's go ahead and package this up. And we're going to go ahead and put it on GitHub. We're going to release it for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I need you to keep an eye on the builds for Mac and Linux. Make sure there's no failures. And then when all that's done and there's no failures, I need you to update the website to reflect the newest version and to confirm that all the downloads are available on all the links. Better work. I got this fly, just one fly, and I can't get him. And if I pick up the fly swatter, he doesn't come near me. See, there he is. Hit him with my hat. All right. So I'm excited. All right, now I'll read your thing there. I won't read it out loud though, because I'm sure this is something personal for what you're doing here. Oh, it's not as long as I was expecting it to be. Okay. So this is your PRD or your technical document. That's not a technical document, so it must be, it's not even a PRD, it's your assessment of where you want to go with it, your concept. That's the word I'm looking for. It's your concept. Okay, so we're working on a few things. Let's bring up PlyQ first of all. Well, let's go back to Plyrium Forge. I've actually been working on a bunch of updates all day today and a lot of bug fixes that were causing some terminal bug fixes. That was causing some issues for a lot of our users. So one of them was when you open it up, it'll just start injecting a bunch of skills and stuff. And if there's any Kanban cards, it'll just start injecting those in there. And it's wasting tokens. It doesn't need all that. And I stopped that from happening. The other issue was it doesn't keep a persistent buffered or like a saved state of your terminal. So when you close out and you open it back up, it's acting like it's respawning a brand new terminal, and that's why it's always injecting it. So kind of killing two birds with one stone. So I did a state save where it'll save your current state of when you close it down. When you open it back up, it should save your state now. So that was another bug that I fixed today. The other issue was with OpenCode. There's a lot of issues with OpenCode today. From tool calling, because OpenCode is a little bit different. Everything is ran from a JSON file. So I had to recreate a lot of the tools just for OpenCode. in for the JSON files. And then that was causing some issues. So, you know, I fixed one problem, break two more. Fix one problem, break two more. It was like that all day. But I finally got it to a state where it seems like it's stable. Come here, fly. Come here. I'm gonna commit murder here. I don't even know if I got it or not. But, you know, yeah. The fly self-deleted. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. Yep. Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right? Yeah, no animals, huh? No. No. What are you doing? Here, hop down. You're calling the police. Did you do that? All right. So anyway, so yeah, I was able to launch that today. I'm excited about that. We got that done. And of course, I'm sure you guys are going to discover more bugs, which is fine. That happens. Just let me know. Post it in the Discord under the bugs, and I'll tackle them as I see them come in. So the next thing I was working on was PlyQ, and I busted a lot of, or I completed a lot of tasks. So I would say I'm, according to this, I'm about 38 to 42% completed towards where I can actually use it as a real programming language. However, the things that I have done, here's the whole list here. So, of course, I got the VM, the bytecode foundation here, CPU reference backend, sparse CPU backend foundation, bytecode validation and artifact execution, measurement reset, stochastic shots, arguments, you know, the stuff we were talking about when we were developing it. And I started writing some code where you could actually start using like boolean, any for loops, while loops. There is, I have a whole list of operators that I put in here, arrays. I have a basic array right now. It's an I64 and a Boolean array. Let's see, there's functions, parameters, returns, breaks, structure, structs, enums, matches. So these are all working, they're good. Here is a list of what's left. In fact, it's more than that, but to the point where I could actually start writing my own code. And I'm not going to read through this whole list, but if you guys want to, you can pause the video there and read it. So there's still a lot of work ahead, but I believe that we got to a nice point into the program here, and it runs really good too. Let me see here. So if I come in here, well, yeah, let's go to the documents first. You get some references. I made a lot more documents here. So you got syntax, the long roadmap. Yeah, it's definitely the long roadmap. So a lot of this was updated. Let's make this readable. So the tool chain here, the different phases. So we have a CLI that's working right now. We can check, build, run, and a bunch of other tools that we built into the CLI. And language server, package and module system. In fact, this is already done. Data model and classical runtime, that's already done. Self-hosting and bootstrap. I don't know if this is 100% done here. Generate diagnose fixture. That fly is back. I didn't get him. I can't smack him when he's landing on my keyboard. Go away. You're eating that? I'm making spaghetti tonight. Okay. All right, you can eat that. Okay. Included governance, and I started working on this as well. Compatibility. Hang on. Hey, what are you working on? I do vibe coding as well. It feels great if I see someone building live. So right now, today is more of bug fixing, overview of what I've done throughout the week. I am going to be doing some vibe coding, but it's more of a laxed stream today, and all the projects that I've been working on. So what I'm going over right now, I am building my own programming language from scratch, and this is going to be a long road, but I'm vibe coding it, and I want to see how far I can get with it. And I have some concepts that I put in that's unique, and we'll see how that goes. We have some doubters. You know, I should say we have some critical criticism for good reasons, though, and I want to see what I can do with this programming language and how far I can get. So, and I'm learning, and I'm having fun doing it. It's a lot of fun for me to build this out here. So that's one main project I'm working on. Another project that I have is my Plyrium Forge here, and I'll open that up here. So this is my agentic development environment, and I vibe coded this whole thing, built this from scratch as well. Let's let this load here. You believe in me? Yes. Hey, I believe in myself as much as the next person, I guess. No, you know, even if I fail at it, I learn from it. So I'm okay with building it and doing it. I don't feel like, people's like, I don't know why you're doing it, you're wasting your time. Well, it's my time to waste. And I gain knowledge from it, so therefore I'm not wasting time. And plus, you guys can watch me fail. You know, maybe that's the ending. But either way, it's going to be a ride. So this is my agentic tool. I have a director here, and the director controls these team members here. Why did you close? Oh, that scared me. He's building it right now. I shouldn't have opened it. I have my codex packaging it up right now. So if I have it running, the pre-built here, he'll close it out so he can build it. So anyways, I'm building that. I also vibe coded my, speech to text, which is this tool here. And this is using the Whisper LLM. And you can change it from large, medium, or small, and they're all Whisper. The small you can run on your CPU. You could actually run any of these on your CPU, but it's the small runs faster on a CPU than the large would. So large, I have it targeted to the GPU. And what's neat about this, it's local. The AI is local. Nothing is going to a server. Oh my gosh, I am lagging. What just happened? There it goes. Wow, that was weird. Okay. So anyways, nothing gets connected to the server. We have a dictionary. You can just put in your own whatever flavor word you want, how you want it spelled, how you want it pronounced. Got a nice history here. So if you didn't have it targeted and you were talking and you're like, shoot, I got to re-say all that, we can come in here and copy this and just paste it in there instead. So it's got a whole list of history here for you. But this runs locally. It is at version 1.0. I think I have a higher version than that. Let me here, watch. I'll show you. You can check for it. There's a new version available. I click download, install, and it'll do its thing. So it's preparing update now. So I haven't even installed the newest update. I'm doing it now. How much you pay for AI in the month of May? So I paid $300. So $200 for Claude and $100 for Codex. So you're also building on an AI workspace. I think everyone should. It's a great thing to vibe code, is building your own AI workspace. So, why is it freaking lagging? This is so weird. It should not be doing this. But anyways, yeah, I think everyone should at least try to attempt to build their own. They'll learn from it. So that's a good idea. I wonder if it's the workload he's doing here. And I have this guy here going on a task. So another thing that I'm working on the side here is I've been building my own tool sets for local AI. And of course I installed Hermes, I have Obsidian installed, and I'm also trying out different free models here for you guys because I have a lot of people who can't pay the amount that I pay for AI. So I found some good ways to run free models. And one of them is, I have a couple of them that are running locally on, of course you can't. So I have a couple of them that run locally on my computer here. So Gemma 4 just came out recently, and it's actually up there. It's real close to the Quinn 3.6, but not quite. Quinn's still better. And I'm also running the 35 billion parameter here, but this is the MOE, so it only runs 3 billion parameters at a time in your GPU. So this is what I usually like to run. And that one, yeah, so I can run it right now. It doesn't take very much to run here. So the way I have it set up is I'm using Llama as a server, and it loads the whatever AI I put in it. And then and I can change the thinking mode of it. So it's loading right now. You can see it here. It's loading. And the way I have it built is I wanted at least 40% of it in my GPU and only 15% or 18% into my CPU RAM. So and you can see how close this gets here, just to fit that 35 billion in here. But it doesn't need it all in the RAM. It's not a dense model to run the whole thing. So, and it works really good. It just takes a little bit to warm up. So 0 for API costs. No, I do use some API, but that's for my SaaS website. And right now that's at a good recent cost. Why did my desktop restarted? That's weird. Oh, you know what that could be? I know why that did. Dang it. Because this guy here is doing stuff with open code. All right. So yeah, it seems like I'm locked out of all my tools until these guys are done. Do a review on PewDiePie's AI. I actually downloaded that, and I haven't really looked at it yet, but I wanted to. It's called Odyssey or Odacity. Something. It looked really neat, and I wanted to try it out. Well, something's happening. This just popped up. That's a pretty cool interface. Oh, this is Hermes desktop, I think. Yeah, okay. Like, why did that pop up? All right, but anyways, yeah, I've been playing with Hermes, playing with all sorts of different tools. I don't see it in here. Maybe I didn't download it. I thought I did. But yes, I definitely need to do a review of it and check it out. Unless I'm blind, I don't see it in here. But yeah, it looks really cool. It looks really promising. I definitely want to try it out. So you've been working on your ADE for more than 4 months? bet it's freaking awesome looking now, especially after 4 months worth. So out of all these projects that I've been working on, do you guys have any questions on any of them? Remarks, questions? Today's a freeform day. We're going to be all over the place. I'm waiting for this one to get done so I can launch my ADE here. I guess I can, while I'm waiting, I can download PewDiePie's. Here, give me a second.
So the security measures.
Oh, no. Hang on. Give me a second here. So the security measures keep popping up on there. You know, we didn't have this issue with the Plyrium Forge, but it is for the Echo. What's the difference, and how come Mac users can use the Forge, but they can't use the Echo? Need to look into see what's going on. All right. So regarding your QMVM, what algorithm experience a high performance rate inside of a VM? What algorithm experience a high, hang on. It's LLQVM. I think that's what you're asking, right? So what algorithm experienced a high performance rate inside the VM? So for the LLQVM, I'm having a user asking me, or it's a question. They want to know what algorithm experienced a high performance rate inside of it. Can you answer that question, or if not, can we run some benchmarks with that? Let's find out. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. My keyboard, I'm old school. I like the clickety clackety on my keyboard, all right? Have you guys ever typed on a Mac keyboard? It doesn't feel like you're pressing a button at all. I hate that feeling. You know, just like pressing on a solid surface but not getting any feedback. I like the feedback. So my keyboard is a clickety clackety keyboard. My wife gets mad because I'll be up late at night and she's trying to sleep and all she hears in the background is clickety clackety clickety clackety all night long. She make fun of me. Sorry, I'm talking to people here on Discord. I'm not trying to ignore you guys, I promise. Oh, so here's the computations here. Is this what you were asking for the VM stuff here? Okay. So we got dense Grover ratio versus native. So yeah, so the highest performance workload is sparse state. And Hadamard span workloads. Hadamard, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right. So SMOC is a subset of full quantum state, and the current release benchmarks 20 qubits. Partial hard med workload with 12 hard meds ran through the LLQVM sparse fast path with correctness parity, and showed a very large ratio versus a dense native CPU base. That said, this is the exact workload back-end results, not a universal speed-up claim. Yeah, I know that. So the best one right now is sparse-friendly state simulation is where we're at. So. Yeah, so I'm working on rebuilding the Echo to see if we can fix that for you. Told you I'll be doing bug fixing and stuff today. It's not going to be an exciting stream, so I had to make an exciting thumbnail. See if that helped draw in some people to come in here and be like, really? Yeah, I'm not going to stream it long today either. Probably about an hour or two. That's about it. I actually got to cook dinner here in about 30 minutes, actually. But I'll let these run. My eyes are bad today. So I'll show you some of the Hermes stuff that I've been playing around with. I have, so this is one here. It's my Hermes dashboard. If I chant with the Hermes, that failed. I did have, this was working earlier. No, it's not. This one has like a little Kanban board. I haven't really got too much into it, but, oh, I said I was gonna look at the PewDiePie. Yeah, this one right here. I could have sworn, I know I downloaded this. Could have sworn I did. Maybe I didn't. Can we get PewDiePie's Odysseus downloaded? I think I might already have it downloaded if you want to check in the projects folder. But if not, here's the GitHub. Odysseus, how do you say that? Odysseus, Odysseus. I guess. Oops, wrong freaking button there. Here's another screenshot for you to review. Okay, so it looks like he's at the point where I can actually run this now. Hopefully. Yeah. What would you like me to do? Well, sit there for a second until this completely loads. Go and broadcast out to your team and have them reply back to you. Let's see if end-to-end works here. See, I'm hoping to get to the point where I actually, one of the things I really want to do is use my tool in free AI, whether my local AI or even AI in the cloud, like APIs and stuff, free API AI, and I want to develop something with it. And I think I can, and I think it'll actually work really well as long as there's structure and orchestration with it. And the other thing is, I only have one local AI because my computer can only handle so much, my little laptop here. But, and all of these are using that same AI. So there's going to be like this taking turns thing happening. So I didn't want to overload it. So I got two coders here. In fact, my second coder, let's go ahead and make that. No, I'll just keep it there. I'm curious what's going to happen. And then I have an auditor. Here, I'll just make, and I'll have one coder, one auditor, and then one DevOps, maybe? There we go. We'll do that. So keep the team light. for now. Man, I'm pushing it. I'm at the edge. So see how this works. And this version I just released today, so 1.5.0, which I believe they're still working on it. Yeah, it's still going. Very slowly. So it's communicating out. That's working. It's using the tools. We're not bad. I still have a kilobyte left of RAM. I'm good. Oh my gosh, everything's running so slow. I'm closing stuff down. Give me a second here. Why is VS Code open? It should not be open. Oh, because I had it open. That's why it's open. Because I'm the one that opened it. Yeah, my CPU, my RAM, everything's just like, nope. Look at that memory. Well, plus I'm live streaming right now. That's not helping. That's causing some issues. Oh boy. Oh boy. Give me a second. If you guys can still see me, I'm had to close out my app and I got to let the model unload here. Hey, my stream's healthy again. It's getting there, guys. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I don't know why you guys thought that was a good idea. All right. Oh, didn't do it? Yeah, if it's done, go ahead and run it. I want to see what it looks like. What's going on? Oh, that's my speech to text. Only thing I can think of. Shouldn't be that much though. All right, we're gonna do it this way. I'll pick him. Do me a favor and detach the LLM that's on my GPU right now if there is one. Yeah, I don't know why it's running right now. It's supposed to detach after 30 seconds. Yeah, it's like it's still running in the background or something. Yep, I'm aware what's eating it up. There it goes. It killed it. Good. Woo. Crisis averted. Okay, good. All right. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, the new Echo should be out to download. Go ahead and try that version, see if that makes a difference. Run this in your terminal if you download it this way. I better set my alarm clock here. I'll end up going right past it if I don't. Yeah, so I'm excited about the PlyQ here. Did you have any more questions about this, by the way? So is there any other algorithms out there that we haven't tested and we could run on it just to get a good scope of it? What's the matter? What's the matter, babies? What? What's the matter? Yeah, you want to go outside, don't you? What? No, not you. Not you're too big. You just want to play, huh? You just want to play, huh? Yeah. Not every famous quantum algorithm, I want to say. Yeah, I like that. It's like, hey, we got a toy model here. We're not going to do anything extensive to it. Good fit, small. And the other thing is seeing how much processing it takes to run all those qubits. So actually, the random Clifford circuits, I kind of like that idea. Let's test it with that. Because these are some functions I actually added today, or optimized them. So I'm curious how that's going to work. So did we get Plyrium Forge updated? Looks like it is. I mean, it is on the website. make sure that we are good to go here. Yep. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right. And of course the Echo got the newest version there. So that should be good. And then, yeah, okay, we're good. All right. We're golden there. I got a task my wife wants me to do. I'm gonna be cooking spaghetti tonight. And I need to pull out a stick of butter to let it soften so we can make some garlic toast. I should bring my laptop over here and do a little cooking show with you guys. You can watch me cook. Literally. Oh, good. I was actually looking for that. You want to go outside, buddy? Come on. Go outside. All right. Well, there it is. Okay. All right. I think I got what I need. What do you want? I'm not going outside right now. I go outside with my dogs like every hour or so, and they love going out there and running around playing ball. I got to make sure they keep exercise. Okay, so the new update for Plyrium Forge is out. Can you make an announcement in the GitHub or not GitHub, I'm sorry, make an announcement in Discord that the new version of Plyrium Forge is out? Man, I'm really eating up the resources on this stupid tool here. Sorry. Yeah, I'm curious what these benchmarks are going to look like. And I set a goal here for him, and I ran this for developing some of the programming language because I was doing a test on token usage. Just with this one, I ran it for almost 20 hours, and I started out with 65% usage, and at this time here, 19 hours and 42 minutes, I was down to 20% usage. So, and that was, I actually had them calculate the, find it here. Yeah, okay. So it's down here further. So it used 27,539 tokens. And that was its stopping point right here. Yeah, right here, current usage, stop line. So yeah, 27,572 tokens is how much it used in that amount of time. or I'm sorry, 27,572,000. Oh my gosh, I can't read today. So 27 million tokens. So my math, if I'm right, at 100% usage to 0, I think you have roughly, because there's different calculations for input and output. So let's just say 70% of its output and then 20% of its input, because the output's heavier. So I'm going to guesstimate you have around 70 million total tokens that you can use in a week, according to my math here, and how much time it took. For anybody's interested. Well, I thought you were done. What are we doing here? Oh, the Discord thing. Did you put it on there? Did you update it? Huh? That's a good question. There we go. Yep, now we got the Plyrium Forge is out now, so we're good. You guys are freaking quiet today. Am I that boring? What's running now? I bet you. Well, hang on here. Where is my... Yeah, that's what I want to see. I told you I'd be all over the place today. It's raining. It's pretty, actually. Here's a username and password for it. What? Admin, and then that right there. I'm going to hide my password from you guys. Don't want you to see it. Don't want you to see it, guys. I wonder if it randomly generates it. It's like a temporary password or something. The one code you have that has 3,000 lines of code? Yeah, I believe it. I mean, as much as I have developed, I'm way over 1 million lines of code. I know I am. So type setup. Do I have to pick the setup what though? What am I setting up, guys? Hang on here. Type setup to get started. Add an AI endpoint from settings in the sidebar or paste an endpoint API. Okay. So if I do, can I lock up? Did I break it? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so local AI, set up local AI. Because I'm using Llama, not Olama, I'm using Llama. Can I just do setup? Does that work? What? I can't just use that? I actually have to pick a, okay, so I'll just use the local. Paste your local endpoint URL, for example. I don't know what my local endpoint is. I think it's 8080 is the, let me find it here. What is my local endpoint? For my Llama, it's ready right now. What's my local endpoint for that? So I can paste it into the Odyssey, Odysseus. Yeah. Odysseus. Odysseus. Oh, I bet you that's how you say it. Odysseus. Let me see. Odysseus. Of this year. Odysseus. Yes, that is how you pronounce it. Odysseus. Okay. Why didn't you guys tell me? Yeah, I actually have to go cook right now too. But I'll bring you guys with me. Well, not the camera, but I'll bring, you guys can hear me. So it is 8080. I thought it was. Will you stop that? I'm trying to copy here. What model's running right now? Oh, none. Okay. So where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here we go. So paste your local endpoint. Paste it where? Where do I paste it? Do I paste it here? You're all set up. Try tool for walkthrough or set up endpoint to add another. So, oh, there's my dude. There's my dude. Watch, I'm gonna load up the Gemma 4. I was testing this today. I actually like it. Hello world. Let's see if it works here. All right, so this thing, hey guys, stop that barking. It's the brain. Ooh, ooh. I like his UI. It is clean. I wonder what he's using though. It looks like Tari. I bet you he's using Tari. Settings, skills, confidence. So I can change their confidence level. Okay. All right. Anyways, hello, how can I help you? Do you have access to my computer from this terminal? I'm curious what type of permissions this thing gives. And you know what's neat? You could actually press F11 to do a full screen like this. No, I don't have access to your computer. I'm an AI model. Yeah, whatever. List all the tools that you have available to you. What's up, Smart Edit? Hey, I loved your video today. I thought it was freaking awesome that you put out. But my personal critique on that video, I think you should use your real voice, man. Have you ever seen the Russian hacker? That dude, he was famous on YouTube for a long time. I just watch him because I just love hearing him talk. That dude was awesome. You sound just like him. So I still think you should use your real voice. All right, so here's all his tools. Gmail, Google, Notes, information, web search. So you can do web search. All right, I want you to go online and get all the information you can about PewDiePie's new, how did I say it was? Odyssey. I'll just send that. See if you can figure it out. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think your personal voice has a lot more charisma to it. And I think you would do really well with it. That's my only personal critique. Other than that, your formatting, how you cut that video down, and how you explained it, I thought that was great. You did a great job. View thinking, cool. So it's going to call tool call. Is it done? All right. Did you get information? I was playing with my local AI yesterday, and I wanted it to do some research. And I'm like, I need you to do some deep research, figure this thing out, blah, blah, blah. It pulled up one website, and it goes, man, we did a lot of research. it was done. I was like, really? I'll show you the screenshot there. I think I sent it to my Discord here. I love catching the AI do some dumb things. It was so funny though. Thought I sent it. Yeah, here it is. So, see if I can zoom in here. Can I zoom in? Yeah. So right here, it's a good question. Let me research what options we can actually have for making this work. So it does a web research, or it does a web poll here. And, you know, of course, it has all these criteria here, but this dude was done in like 0.5 seconds. And then he comes back and goes, okay, I've done quite a bit of research. So let me summarize what I've learned. And this is what he summarized. Great job, man. You worked your butt off there. My AI deserved a vacation after that hard work. It's like, that's wild. People, please like the stream. Yeah, definitely. You don't have a good microphone? Yeah, I don't either. The microphone I have now is a lot better than what I was using when I first started. Hey, Fearless, don't you tell me how to say it. Odysseus. That's it. Odysseus. I performed a search. PewDiePie's Odyssey. Let's see. No, it's Odysseus, not Odyssey. Got it. I said it right. All right. But I haven't found any specific news, projects, games, or series. That's so funny. So, like, it's like thinking, it does the tool call. It did it here, and I'm like, did you find any information? It's like, oh, yeah, we looked. Okay, so what'd you come up with? I didn't say anything about a game. What makes you think I'm saying, okay, what the hell? In Fearless, you're supposed to be making some food. Now it's thinking. Can I change the, if I wanted to think or not through here? Let's see, what's this button do? Add favorite. Add favorite, no, that's not what I want. Shell access. Oh, did it? Give access to shell, installing packages and executing script. But that was already highlighted. What's this one? Plan mode. No, what's this one? Web search. Oh, that wasn't even enabled. I wonder if that's, okay. Okay, I just gave you shell access and web search access. See if you can do it now. More tools, workspace, documents, attach file. And that's the other thing, because I know my tool can, or my AI can read images. Can you read this image, see what it is? Let's see if it can do something with that. Okay, so it lets me paste it, so let's see if it can actually read it. You continue working. This is actually pretty neat. I'm real impressed. PewDiePie did a really good job. I have no complaints about this. This is freaking awesome. I need to go through more of this. It might be a tool I end up using. Ooh. Oh. That's, oh my gosh, even changes the effects. Look at this. Look, that's freaking awesome. There's like leaves, ocean, like bubbles, lime, copper. We should call this anthropic. And then the Matrix, blood red vampire, lavender. Oh, that hurts my eyes. GPT. That actually does look like GPT. Let me look at theirs. Almost. Almost. Okay. Claude. Yep, yep. That's definitely a Claude look. And then cute. I should be rolling pink, guys. We should keep it pink, huh? An original. He did a really good job. I love his theme, his colors. This is really cool. The image shows a screenshot of the interface script. So this thing did set the image good. This gives me ability. Okay, so you have shell access now and web search. So if that's the case, do a web search for PewDiePie's Odysseus. So this is PewDiePie's Odysseus. Someone wanted me to check it out, so I downloaded it, and I'm playing with it. I actually watched some of his YouTube video about it, and I haven't had time to check it out yet. So yeah, I actually just got it, set it up, I did do the tour, set up my local AI, which that's what I'm running right now. This is a dense AI. Google's Gemma 4 came out today, or not today, but I got the email today that it just recently came out. And then, hang on here. So anyways, yeah, I gotta go start cooking here. But I wanted to try that model out, and it's the 12 billion parameter one, and it's actually really good. I'm impressed with it because before that I was running the Quinn 3.6 35 billion parameter, but of course it was the MOE, mixture of experts, and it runs 3 billion parameters at a time. Of course you could fine tune that however you want, but there's the pan I need. We're going to be making, I am going to be making spaghetti tonight. Some spaghetti. Should get my other pan out here. Spaghetti. Just do a simple meal. Make that around 6. That should be good for the noodles. Let's get that rolling. Throw a little bit of oil in there. Have you guys ever tried gluten-free spaghetti noodles? So my daughter, she has celiac disease, and she can't have anything with gluten in it. Her intestines start to attack it, and it really, it starts to eat her insides, right? It tears her up. That's what the celiac does. So she can't have anything with bread in it. So, and I've never eaten anything with gluten-free stuff before in my life. And you know, it's funny, she was fine when she was a child, but after she turned 18, she just got hit with the worst case of like bad luck. She's a type 2 diabetic, no, type 1 diabetic, the worst one. And she has celiac disease, so she's really having a hard time. But I've been experimenting with breads and noodles and stuff, and she doesn't live here anymore. She moved out. She's got she does her own thing, but when she visits and stuff, I want to make sure I got plenty of food for her. So, and you have to be real careful about seasonings. And there's other things too, but yeah. I know you guys are hearing a bunch of noise, not seeing anything, but I got my skiddies going. I want to add a little bit of butter in with my noodles. Let it do its thing. Oh, and a little bit of salt too. I like, I've been using Himalayan salt. And I'm telling you, I should do like a little cooking show. Bring you guys over and you can watch me cook. So if you guys are talking right now, I can't see what anybody's saying. So I'm just keeping you guys entertained. Frying up the meat right now. Yeah, I don't make spaghetti sauce from scratch. I've done that once. Turned out really good, but it's time consuming. Because the way I did it was I roasted, got some tomatoes, a bunch of them, and I roasted them to the point where you just peel the skin off of them. And then you squish down the tomatoes and you put your herbs and spices in it. And turned out really good. Like a real thick marinara sauce. Put some real garlic and herbs in it. In fact, speaking of garlic, I'm going to add some to this. Let me do that. Some oregano. And then a little bit of Italian seasoning. You know what Italian season is? Everything they found in their garden. Should I put some chili powder in it? Where's my, oh, there it is, garlic. A little bit of garlic powder. I say a little bit, I'm dumping it in there. I like my garlic. Let me stir that up. Now I'm going to turn this down, let it simmer for a little bit. All right. Let that cook. And I'll come back and see if I missed anything. You wish you could make something to eat? Are you type 2 diabetic? Yeah, it is hard. It's real tough. Let me see what I could do for you there. Give me a second here. And how did you get so many screens that popped up? What happened there? I don't know what happened. I don't know how we got so many screens popped up, but take a look at this and tell me what you think is going on. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I'm looking into that now. I don't know. How did you get so many screens that popped up? That's so strange. But yeah, I'm checking it out right now as we speak. So it loaded. So it looks like it did load and it is installed, but those screens that popped up, that should not be doing that. Launch linked into Echo CLI parser. I think there are two things happening at once. He kept double clicking rerun, the old Unix executable. Hey, you don't sit there and blame him. Well, you can't do that. You have no idea what happened. All right, so he's in. We're patching it now. Well, my AI is, and then we'll get that fixed. But it looks like it is running, so we got past some parts of it. But yeah, we'll figure it out here. So it looks like it is running in your taskbar though. Can you actually change the, like if you click on the top option there, you right click on top option to show it, what happens? Yeah, tell me what's going on with this screen too. Now what's supposed to happen is, let me take a screenshot here. So this is what it's supposed to look like when you open it up and then the splash screen comes up. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh. Yeah, where it says that the history is loading, I'll show you what that is. That would be the so the history part, that's what this is here in the other screenshot. But, all right. I told you we're going to be doing some bug fixing today. I'm going to go check up on my food. I'll be right back. You guys want to go outside? You know, one thing you don't want to do is overcook the noodles. And you don't want them just sitting at the bottom either, otherwise they'll stick to the pan. So a little bit of oil in your water and salt, and I like to put a couple of cubes of butter in it, and with your noodles, and it makes them come out really good, and they don't stick together either that way. So let that cook for a minute or two. The sauce is looking real good here. I'm going to show you guys the sauce. See if we can bring it over there. Without spilling it, but I want to show you guys here. You guys can see that. That's my sauce. All right, back to cooking. It's a big old pan of sauce. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, now my stream's buffering. What the hell's going on with my stream now? Well, guys, I'm going to sign off. Dinner is almost done, and we're gonna eat, and I got some work I gotta get done here, finish up. I'm trying to get this Echo working for one of our viewers here, so I'll let you know if I get that working or not. I should, but I'll keep you guys updated. I should be streaming tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes okay. If not, I'll let you know. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for coming. Talk to you guys later. Bye.